Henshin.
Hello YouTube and welcome to Henshin Time. Today we are going to see the review of the game driver plus the belt holster with the pineapple lockseed. As you can see, the box is huge. It doesn't even fit in my camera. Pretty exciting stuff. On the back side we see the classic basic instructions. We also have a dedicated picture here of game with a pineapple. Nice pictures of game as well. I really hope I could show you more of this, of the box, but it's impossible because it's so large. So I'm skipping right through the content inside. I will start from the most useless stuff, which is the holster that comes with the pineapple lockseed. The idea is that you can lock the lockseed here with this part here, which is a bit thinner than the rest, so you can hang it, it doesn't fall or anything. You can place it in the belt and carry your up to 3 lockseeds around with you. Anyway, so I'm leaving the lockseed here for now, and let's get right to the Sengoku Driver. It comes with the game's faceplate attached. We see that it has a nice matte finish. Here is a place where we put the lockseeds. On the back here, with something thin like a toothpick, we can open the battery cover. It takes two small batteries. Here we got the on-off switch. So I'm going to activate it. We hear Sengoku Driver. Things that you can do when you activate it: you can slash through nothingness, and hear that kind of sound effect. Also, you can change faceplates. In the set you have Games and Baron's faceplate, as well as the banana lockseed and the orange lockseed. So we got a pretty huge set with 3 lockseeds, 2 faceplates, lots of gimmicks for us to explore. So I'm taking everything aside and I'm going to insert Game's faceplate and activate the lockseed. As you already know from my reviews, we have a button here that it gives us battle start, and you win, rank up, and the random you lose sound that almost never comes. So I won't bother right now. You can see my other reviews for that. So let's begin. We hear Orangey. Game's classic standby sound, slashing through. Orangey arms, Hanamichi on stage. We can see, actually we saw a really nice orange LED here, really bright and nice. Also the inside of the orange and Game's weapon here. So I'm going to start the finisher. As you already understood, by slashing again with the sword you get a finisher attack. We can slash 1, 2 and 3 times for the ultimate finisher attack, I guess. So let's go for 2 times now. First is squash, then is ole. I think it means with milk at friends, maybe. And the third? Orange sounds pretty tasty. So now we have 2 different choices. Either we unlock the seed and pull it, or we can do it as Gaim actually did it on the show for changing forms. If you notice, this part here is actually separates, it opens. So you, instead of unlocking the lockseed, you can just pull it, and it's made so that this part automatically opens to remove the lockseed. Then normally in the show you would put it in the Musa Saber or go and change forms. We're going to change forms right now. We actually hear a different sound. As I previously told you, the sounds are the same. Lockseed is really detailed and amazing on the outside. Fine. Let's see how it looks on the inside. Same standby sound. I'm going to slash through. It's pulverize, destroy. I didn't quite get the first word, which is Japanese. We saw a nice orange to yellow LED. Also, the inside of the pineapple. It's kind of transparent. I don't know if you can notice it. And down here, Gaim's weapon again. It's a chain bow like. It has a little chain here, if you can notice it. So, once again, I'm going to start the finisher sequence. Second one. Pretty lame. And the third one. Now that was distractive. Okay, and if we want to pull it out normally, we just flip this. We hear lock off and pull it. Now we have two choices. We can also use a banana and hear again the same Japanese style sound with the soya scream when we slash through. But in the show, another rider is the banana rider. His name is Baron if you are into the show. So we're going to change the faceplate. This can be done by pressing this thingy here, not the upper one, just the bottom one. The upper one is just for decoration. And we will activate the new sounds with this. The difference is that here it has a protruded edge which activates something in the belt and gives new sounds. That's why when we push it in, we hear something. Let me show you. Here, come on. Also, when we change it again, here we are going to hear the activation noise. Something that is not happening on Gaim's faceplate because Gaim does not mess with anything on the Sengoku Driver. Anyway, activated the banana one. Here a trumpet. Of course, here we have the classic button which does the same things. We actually got the you lose here. We're pretty lucky. This one opens by pushing this upside, whereas the other lockseeds are done by pushing sideways. So we're going to push upwards. In the show, Baron would do this, a flip. Sorry, we had a little accident here. Now we hear trumpets, an entirely different sound. We hear banana arms, knight of spear. We saw a nice bright yellow with inside of bananas. Also, we can clearly see the banana spear downside, which is Baron's weapon, and the finishers.
Come on, banana squash. Come on, banana ore.
And finally,
Come on, banana sparking.
usually the third attack, the sparking one, is the most destructive. Note that after slashing more than 3 times, it's always the sparking attack sound.
Come on, banana sparking.
As you can see. So that's not all the things that you can do. You can also play around. Like for example, inserting pine to Baron.
Lock on. Come on.
Or play a bit around.
Lock on.
This actually was shown on the show as well.
Banana.
Having Gaim's faceplate with Baron's lockseed.
Lock on. Banana arm. Lock on.
So those are the basic gimmicks that the Sengoku Driver can give you. If you want my opinion, is a really nice Henshin belt. If you want to buy it, I strongly recommend you actually to buy the set with the pine lockseed. Not so much for the holster here as much for the pine lockseed that will give you extra display or play time. So this was all for today. Thank you very much for viewing this episode of Henshin Time, and also look forward for new amazing reviews.